Next, I'd like to introduce Mr. Robert Center. Bob is the president and partner of SB&B Foods in Castleton, North Dakota. He's a family farmer of over 30 years, and he's got extensive experience in international trade. SB&B is a two-time winner of the Export of the Year award from the state of North Dakota, and is testifying on behalf of the American Soybean Association. Thanks for being here.
Good afternoon, Mr. Chairman, members of the committee. My name is Bob Sinner. I am a fourth-generation partner in a family farming business and president of SB&B Foods Incorporated. Thank you for the opportunity to appear before you today to provide my views concerning trade policy and its effect on small business exporters. Our company, SB&B, employs approximately 30 people who produce, package, and export an extensive line of identity-preserved soybean products to customers worldwide. With annual export sales of between $20 and $25 million for the past 3 years, our largest exports are in Asia. When our business first expanded to the international marketplace, we received funding for promotional activities in Japan from Food Export USA, a nonprofit funded by USDA's Market Access Program, or MAP. I cannot overstate the success and value of USDA's export promotion programs in expanding farm exports globally. One of the challenges we have encountered over the years as we've expanded to other markets is the lack of consistency in international standards, specifically the patchwork landscape of countries that require a phytosanitary certificate, and the inconsistency of our government to provide them. In this regard, the U.S. government must work towards achieving international harmonization of standards in order to facilitate trade between small businesses and global markets. Under the Korea Free Trade Agreement, food-grade soybean producers now have access to a zero-tariff rate quota for the first time outside of that country's state trading enterprise. But access to the quotas will be a challenge for small exporters because the TRQ is managed by local processor associations and competing member companies. On this point, I strongly urge our government to ensure a certain level of transparency on the implementation and administration of the TRQ so that U.S. exporters can reap the full benefits of the FTA. I would also like to share some thoughts about our infrastructure and transportation system, which challenges a small exporter's ability to compete effectively. We have a transportation system in the United States that prices equipment into and out of large metropolitan locations in favor of bridging many of the rural supplier states en route to departure ports. This approach ignores the importance and necessity of timely food shipments, and we are concerned that as the world continues to demand more grains and soybeans from the U.S., small exporters may not be able to compete unless we have available container equipment at competitive pricing. Finally, it is also my hope that the Food Safety Modernization Act does not impose an additional set of burdensome and costly requirements on small businesses, in addition to food quality standards already required by our customers and safety requirements already established by foreign governments. As I have stated, small exporters face enormous competition and a web of international regulatory constraints. Our export promotion programs are among the few tools that help American agricultural exporters stay competitive abroad. And while rapidly growing markets in the Asia-Pacific region are key drivers of the food-grade soybean demand, we must break down remaining barriers to meet increased demand for our products in the region. We hope that a TPP FTA is successful in easing foreign regulatory burdens so that U.S. companies can operate more seamlessly abroad and help small businesses participate more effectively in international trade. Thank you, Mr. Chairman, for the opportunity to present our views. I'm happy to respond to any questions.